Hi, I'm Colin Calderwood. Watch my preview of Hibernian versus Rangers on Hibernian TV.
Boss, another game, quick turnaround. We only spoke less than 12 hours ago in the aftermath of the win against St Johnstone. How are you tuning in now to the Rangers game? How finalised are your plans for that match, please?
Well, we've come through with no injuries. You know, all we have is the effects of the game and the fatigue. So, but what we must do is have a full tank of petrol and energy to go to Ibrox and come away with anything. So it's a stern test that's ahead of us. The group's helped by the victory, helped by the fact that it's Rangers and at Ibrox. It's an appetising game, and also that they know after that we have a break and they can rest and recover. So it's pull everything into action for 90 minutes on Saturday afternoon and try and remain unbeaten in the first place would be a starting point from where we are at the minute and what we think we can achieve. But the group's ready, and like anything, it's, you know, there's very few games that you win and don't take something out of it, and we're delighted to get our first home win of the season. It's long overdue, and we've got to make sure that we don't go as long again in terms of not being able to produce 3 points. And certainly a very determined performance under the floodlights, fantastic support which really roused itself into helping the players in the second half. But I think what the players were doing on the pitch got the crowd very much involved in the game.
What's your assessment of Rangers? They're obviously the current champions. What's your take on them as a collective unit?
Good individual players, but they're a good team. A team designed to win and know how to win. You know, they can. Their quality is undoubted, but they can produce where people can be awkward opponents against them. They produce victories when teams think that they've done pretty well against them. So we've got to make sure that we're not a team who just plays well and gets beat there. We've got to be an effective team and see if we've got a goal scoring threat. Going away to the Old Firm and playing against Celtic and Rangers, that's the one thing that, if anything, from last season's victory at Ibrox proved that if you can score first, it changes the mentality of everyone within the ground, and we haven't done it in any other game against the Old Firm. So it's something that is to the forefront of my mind.
Gives you an opportunity to obviously hit your wits against your old international colleague Ali McCoist. How do you feel he's fared in the dugout at Ibrox since he made the transition from assistant to number one?
I think fairly smoothly. You know, I think as always, the Old Firm games have a terrific impact on people's perceptions. So, you know, the change round in that game and the fact that they ended up coming out and winning puts them very much in a great position. You know, the only thing he lacks is experience, and the experience is there, but probably not being the manager. He knows the ins and outs of Rangers, he knows the ins and outs of the pressure the players are under. He just hasn't had that title, but he's been involved so long at the club. You know, I don't think it's as big a step or a newer thing to him. He's always, I think, certainly in the last 2 or 3 seasons, had his mind on becoming the man in charge.